Day 16 on site. Still a bit overcast today, which is lovely. Doesn't ever last, unfortunately. 7:45. We've already had the new big bad boy delivered, and he's already been rolling, which is absolutely amazing. So it should obliterate absolutely everything. So they'll set out. I mean, look at the bloody size of it. Jesus Christ. A little bit bigger than the 5-ton one we've been using, that's for sure. So we'll try and keep all of them going today. Wow. So we'll set out. We need to get more marl. We need to obviously concentrate today on getting this completely rolled back flat and flush. And we also need to concentrate on trying to get into here and raise that to the rock level, that rock there. We need to raise all of that to the rock and try and go straight over so it's all nice and flush. But now we've got that bad boy, it should be quite good to get that spaded in there, wetted and rolled. So it's 14 tonne as far as I'm aware, and we've been using that, which is 5. So yeah, I mean, it's making a massive impact. I mean, if you see just on yesterday, you can see the difference obviously on levels. So main thing obviously is to get levels done, analyse any spots that need to be raised. We see a couple of sort of slight dips. We might need to sort of put a little bit into those, wet those, and then focus on the corner over there for the rest of the day. So I'll check in a bit soon. Next stage is obviously then trying to put the finer marl across the top to finish. And again, same thing, you wet this and roll this, so it should give it a nice solid finish. We've got a couple of patches out there we just need to raise before we start rolling. And I need to go and see the neighbours as well, because apparently it does shake the thing to pieces. So Ronald's obviously just laying that fine marl out. We've got to do that pretty much around most of the surface and then get rolling.
We're back to the good old times, man.
Yep. So we've been manually spading the fine marl across the whole lot. Rolling it in. And then basically there'll be some form of wetting process, rolling again. And this just basically fills all the gaps, makes a solid surface. So we're about to actually get the big one going straight into the hole. So rather than doing 5 tonne, we're going to do 14. So we've now filled the hole, and he says he can get it in there, so he's going to give it a go. So let's watch the magic. Size of the bloody thing. Vibrations. Start low and slow. See everything around it vibrating. It's a bit of a monster. Could have done with this at the beginning. we got that. We got more marl being delivered, finer and higher. And then we've also got that now planned, so he's got to go over into that corner now. 11, 10 times better. 10 times better. We had this bloody this roller ages ago. It literally is taking like an hour, not even that, to do what it needs to do, whereas the other one's taking like 5 to 10 hours. So we're pretty much level in here already, so that's good news. The top is flat. We're now pushing as much as we can into here, trying to get this to level. Back of that we can start rolling, wetting. We should have this finished in the next hour or two, I reckon. One more mile delivered. Hopefully we won't need any more, but you never know. We're going in for the last piece. So we literally filled right along there, look. So apart from the rock, we're pretty much done on that now. Still leaning slightly left. Monster of a unit. So wish we had this a week ago. But actually, whilst we've been filling that, he's been rolling the main surface, so you can actually see now what it looks like. It's a nice surface. It's run all tested. Brilliant. Of container, final container, number 4. Thanks, Stewie. Fingers crossed, we're in bits. 1 bits, not loads of bits. As close as possible over here. We go as close as we can. Close as we can over here, yeah. Yeah, that'd be alright, yeah.
Alright, go move them blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do that. Okay. No, that'd be alright there, yeah. They'd be on the floor. Should be right on the floor there, wouldn't it, I would have thought. But the rear we'll put on blocks. Monstrous. Off the ground in this corner, I might have to put a block under it.
You've got to put it out. It's a board on
Yeah. outside. Welcome to, I think you find it might be part of our bedroom. I think it will, yeah. Caused me enough grief, I might as well make it part of the fucking bedroom. I might as well stay in it every day staring at it. And these ones will be the other parts of it and the annex. So not quite the container build we thought it was going to be. But at the same time, at least it's here. Wash it here, might as well show you what we've done today to complete. So the slab is pretty much done. The roller couldn't wait to get out of here, so hopefully it was out of here because it was done, not because he wanted to get out of here. Obviously we've got a difference in height over there, but that's where the pool's going to go, so we want that as low as possible, because obviously we want to try and get as much depth on the pool as possible without going too deep. So yeah, quite chuffed what we've done today. Downside is we're now caught up with everything and now we're waiting on everyone else, so chances are we might have a day, 2 day, maybe 3 days of downtime, which is very frustrating. But anyway, so just finishing day 15, we actually have the containers here and we have export. We want to actually unpack the whole of the container, which I've been trying to explain to them that is not going to happen. So anyway, the day finished pretty well, apart from me now having import, export, and about 15 guys here trying to think they're going to empty this container. So obviously they can't put it on the floor, otherwise the glass will blow. So we shall see how the day ends. I'll try and update you a little bit later on with events.